26 years of waiting, shattered rivalries, farewell moments, and a future filled with new possibilities. All of that under the breathtaking lights of Yas Marina circuit. This weekend wasn't just the season finale, it was a story for the ages. And folks, this isn't just the final race of 2024, it's the final episode of the Lavesh Pillay Show. But don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Next season, we'll be back, rebranded as On a Flying Lap. Big thanks to Sudeshan for inspiring the name. Alright, time to buckle up for a jam-packed episode. Hello and welcome to the historic episode of the Lavesh Pillay Show. I'm Lavesh, your guide to the high-speed drama and chaos that is Formula One. Today, we break down an epic Abu Dhabi Grand Prix from Lando Norris's record-breaking win to McLaren's stunning Constructors title, Hamilton's emotional farewell, and all the crashes, controversies, and comebacks in between. And yes, we'll also address the Verstappen Russell pantomime because, well, what's F1 without a bit of drama? Let's dive right in. Lando Norris, what a performance! He didn't just win, he owned Yas Marina. Securing pole position on Saturday, Norris was a picture of perfection, leading every lap, fending off challenges, and smashing records. For the first time since Kimi Raikkonen's Lotus win in 2012, neither Red Bull nor Mercedes triumphed here. Let that sink in. Norris's win wasn't just personal, it carried historical weight. Alongside Oscar Piastri's P10 finish, shout out to Oscar for completing every single lap this season. McLaren clinched their first Constructors Championship since 1998. 26 years, folks. I don't know about you, but seeing Zach Brown's face during the trophy presentation, that was pure redemption. But while McLaren soared, Red Bull stumbled. Sergio Perez crashed out on the very first lap. That's his 6th career first lap DNF and 2nd of the season after Monaco. You've got to wonder, is this the final nail in the coffin for Checo's time at Red Bull? Christian Horner's got a lot on his plate this winter, and making a decision about Checo is definitely one of them. And then there's Max Verstappen. The reigning champ could only manage P6, his 4th 6th place finish this season. That Yas Marina streak of 4 straight wins, gone. Is the Verstappen-Russell rivalry getting under his skin? If you haven't been following, Verstappen called Russell out for making it personal, while Russell fired back, saying Max isn't the role model the sport needs. Honda dismissed it as pantomime, but something tells me we haven't heard the last of this feud. Speaking of endings, this race marked the end of some incredible chapters. Lewis Hamilton, after 11 remarkable seasons with Mercedes, finished P4 in his final outing with the team. In classic Hamilton style, he saved the best for last, overtaking George Russell in the closing laps to cement his legacy. Next stop, Ferrari. And let's be honest, whether you're a Hamilton fan or not, the red suit's going to look iconic. Carlos Sainz also bid farewell to Ferrari, finishing P2 after a historic drive. He fought tooth and nail to keep Leclerc behind him, who climbed 16 places to finish P3 despite a grid place penalty. Ferrari may have missed the Constructors title, but they brought the fireworks to the season finale. It wasn't all celebratory champagne and trophies though. Crashes and retirements shaped much of the race's narrative. Valtteri Bottas exited early after a collision with Kevin Magnussen, potentially marking their final F1 appearances in a bit of a disappointing way. Bottas finished the season without a single point, a first for the Finn in his full-time career. Meanwhile, Kevin Magnussen delivered a bittersweet performance. Yes, it wasn't the ending he hoped for. He did hope for a podium finish, as he said, but he definitely did set the fastest lap of the race, so that's something. That's his 3rd career fastest lap and a rare highlight for Haas this season. And let's not forget Nico Hülkenberg, scoring his 11th points finish of the year, a testament to his quiet consistency. Lower down the grid, Alpine secured 6th in the Constructors standings thanks to Pierre Gasly's P7 finish. It's been an up and down season for the French team, but at least they ended on a high. And what about our Rookie of the Year, Oscar Piastri? The Aussie finished every single lap this season and came within 6 seconds of avoiding a lap down in the finale. Talk about resilience. Special mention to Max Verstappen for finishing the season as champion, though his sixth place result in Abu Dhabi might sting. With a turbulent season behind them, Red Bull have some serious reflecting to do. Alright, if you're enjoying this final lap with the Lavesh Pillay Show, don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share this episode. When we return as On a Flying Lap, we'll bring you more insider analysis, epic race recaps, and of course, plenty of banter. Hit that button so you don't miss a single moment of the season. Before we wrap up, let's revisit the Verstappen-Russell saga. Christian Horner can call it pantomime season all he wants, but tensions are bubbling beneath the surface. With Russell claiming Max crossed the line, and Max losing respect for George, the 2025 season could see some fireworks. Will Toto Wolff step in, or is this the drama F1 secretly loves? You be the judge. Looking ahead, the 2025 grid is shaping up to be a blockbuster. New alliances, fresh rivalries, and teams like McLaren and Ferrari breathing down Red Bull's neck. It's anyone's game, and I, for one, cannot wait. As the 2024 season comes to a close, so does the Lavesh Pillay Show. But this isn't goodbye, it's a transformation. Next season, we'll be back stronger, faster, and more electrifying as On a Flying Lap. To everyone who's tuned in, commented, subscribed, or shared an episode, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've made this journey unforgettable. Until next season, keep chasing the apex, keep the throttle down, and remember, the race isn't over until the checkered flag waves. I'm Lavesh Pillay, signing off one last time. See you next year on A Flying Lap.